I do primarily leadership and professional coaching. And that means I get to work with a wide variety of leaders at different stages of their career, and then individuals who are oftentimes looking for a career change or a transition or something around their goals. And that's really what brought me into coaching. And the heart of coaching is being able to help people, regardless of where they are in their journey, really look at a path for next steps and how to take actionables. One of the biggest things and reasons why I chose CTW was the focus on the whole person coaching and what that meant. And I had done some coaching programs in the past that they were good, but I wanted to explore that further. And I had the opportunity to talk with Feroshia, and she really explained some of the approaches and the additional tools. And as someone who loves helping people in different ways, I'm always looking, knowing that what may work with one person and connect with them may be completely different for someone else. And so how to develop that wide variety of tools in my tool belt, for lack of a better term, to connect with people, to give them different options. And when I was talking with Feroshia about CTW, she really talked about and went step by step on what that looked like. And that was something I hadn't seen in other coaching programs, where there was maybe a specific focus here, a specific focus there, but not going into the level of detail where I could tell the connection to purpose and the breadth of experience. And so that's really why I said this is the right program for me. Using my coaching skills to build the future, really something that was so important for me. And going back to, I shared the reason why I chose CTW and the pieces around what Feroshia talked about. And I talked about competency levels, because I know, working with the International Coach Federation, ICF, and the different competency levels, they laid it out. And I remember asking Feroshia questions and saying, what does this look like? Because it was sometimes hard to differentiate between this competency level. And she really laid that out. And then when I was going through the program, I got to see that even further in the way that she went about things. And I feel like it's elevated who I am as a person, who I am as a coach, and what I'm able to bring forward to different clients. And so I feel like I'm going to be, one, that much more confident bringing that in the future and opening up the door to new types of clients and new approaches, to be able to connect with them, to be able to partner with them towards stronger outcomes, different ways of looking at things, and more beautiful questions in the process that allow them to explore. And so using that in my life, I will oftentimes look and say, wow, I feel like I'm maybe stuck here on the next step. And so I'll always go to resources and look and say, is this something with my values? And can I go through the values process? Is this something that I'm feeling in my body? How do I explore that? And then in turn, from how am I using that to serve others, it really has created additional resources for me to be able to look at different clients that I'm working with and hearing their goals, hearing what they're working towards, and asking questions in a different exploratory process, where sometimes the questions may have went to a certain level from what their goal was, to having some aha moments and saying, wow, we could explore this from a values perspective, or we could explore this from an analogy perspective, and seeing how that's helped. That it wasn't there before, and it was tougher sometimes, or sometimes I thought maybe, I'm not the right coach for this client. And through some of these tools that I've been able to use, I've seen that, I'm providing clients a better experience for them to explore in a way that best connects with them to ultimately reach those actionables that they're looking towards with their goals. I would say one of the biggest things was the community. And that's really what set this apart for me, because being able to connect with other coaches, people that want to encourage, help, and connect with others on their journeys, wherever that journey may be in their life. The way it's designed and the breakouts, and truly going into the breakouts. I've been in different programs, whether it be coaching or different types of development opportunities, and they're there and you're going through the exercise, but there isn't the space created to really spend time to where you feel like you're going through it with everyone. And then at the same time, when you step into a breakout room with one other person, you're right there together. And it's a group that there truly is a positive intent. There's, people rooting each other on, and it's that safe space. And that's so important when it comes to coaching, that vulnerability to be able to step into that. And that's really what set it apart for me, where you make connections that are going to go much further than just the program. And that's something to think about when you're thinking about, making this investment in yourself, and the way that you're going to be able to serve others is how the overall experience is. Because yes, you can go somewhere and you can go through the program and say, okay, I got the training hours that I needed, but to really enjoy and fully embrace yourself in the experience. And it goes to that whole person coaching and seeing that come to life. It's just such a unique and fulfilling experience.